Welcome. In our last video, we talked about formatting text in HTML. In this video, we'll be talking about lists in HTML. In HTML, we have two main types of lists, the ordered and unordered. We also have description lists. In this video, we'll be talking about three kinds of lists, ordered, unordered, and description list. As I always say, without wasting much of our time. So type doc and hit enter key. Let's change the document or the title to list. To the body, let's give a comment. Do you remember how to type the comment? Okay. Now we are going to learn ordered list. So we're going to get to know how to ordered list. Fair enough. Now the tag for ordered list is OL. To list items, we have to type LI, which is the list. Now, what are we going to type? So we're going to type examples of programming languages. So examples. Am I typing again? Okay. Langs. So langs. Alright. So now here we will type something like C++. Let's type something like, so here another L. Okay. Let's type something like Java. Li JavaScript. Li again. Let's type something like li. Let's give it like HTML, but HTML is a markup language, okay? Alright. So let's run this and see. Good. So you can see that it's listed as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if we want to change it into say Roman numerals, okay? What I mean is, say persist some 1, 2, 3 and edical Roman numerals are yɛbɛma no attribute. So yɛbɛkɔ OL no, which is the ordered list no. Yɛmma space. So yɛbɛbɔ type. Alright, and wohu sɛ yɛha 1, aha A, nti no A, capital A no, wochoose ɛno a, ɛbɛma ade no ayɛ in capital letters A, B, C, D. Alright, good. So I want Roman numerals and I want the lowercase. So I'll choose this and Ctrl plus S. Let's run it again. And you can see that it is listed in Roman numerals. Okay. What if I want to reverse it? So say if I set 4 to be kind, not a 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how do I do that? So I'll go to reversed. Okay, reversed, and then click on you save. Come here and you can see that it's been reversed. Good. Let's move on to the other one. So start. Okay, so start. So hit start. And let's say I wanted to start from 11. So run that and you see that is 11, 12 to 14. Okay, so that is it for the ordered list. I believe it's easy and very simple for you to understand. We air for and you be adding to me get this what I say. Good. Okay, yung call unordered list. So you can say unordered list a list of items ɛno no yɛ number yɛ number nti no ɛnka Microsoft Word ɛnka wei mu no okay ɛnka yɛ numbering but unordered list no ɛyɛ bullet. Okay, good. So let's continue. So if the order was OL, then definitely the unordered list would be UL. Okay, that's the tag. And the list, so we're going to list the items. So what are we going to list? The list is going to be LI. So that's going to be the same list item. Okay, let me bring a horizontal line here. So that's HR, and that one is having no closing tag. Okay, I just want to divide it. So lazy boy, I'll copy this. Oh no, I'll come here and paste it over here. Okay, good. And okay, I still want to be a lazy boy, so I want to copy all this. It's the same thing, alright? So I paste it over here and run Control X. Let's see what will happen. Fair enough. We are having this line here. The line that is dividing the page here is this thing here. That's the HR which is controlling that. Okay, so that's the code for the horizontal line. Okay, good. All right. So if you want to type, if you want to have a list in a form of unordered list, then you use the UL tag. Okay, good. And that one too is having attributes. So the attributes is type. Mostly when you type it, it doesn't give you some sort of hint. I don't know if you're only giving you hints, then good enough for you. So here I'll type something like disk. I think it's already in disk. Let's see. It's already indexed. So this part here, what we have here, the circles, okay, is a disk. So then let me type circle and see what will be the difference. Okay, so you can see that the circle isn't that deep, it's not filled, all right? And patches the circle and you fill it and not, but this one filled, all right? So that's the difference. So another attribute. So let's another type. So we type square. I don't know if my spelling is correct. I think I'm missing a letter. All right. So set that one too, and it gives you the square. All right, good. So now let's move on to another guy, which is the description. All right, so this is on the list. Let me comment it so you get it. Unordered. All right. Let's move on to the next one, which is so here another. So we're talking about description. Description. List. Okay. Okay. Now, for example, if I have something like I have something like IP, okay, IP, and I want the IP to be like this, okay, and I'll give a description of the IP to be like internet protocol, okay, and then maybe I give some sort of note about it, so something like this, blah blah blah, and then the next one would be like say, oh, I don't need this, okay, so let me move on to the next one, and I want another one to be like saying um what you see is what you get. Okay, so I want something like this, and I want that one to be what you see is what I think I missed something. I think what you see is what you get. I will be here, but no problem. Okay. So what you see is um, what you get. Right. So I want something like this. I want to list certain things like this. Okay. So how do I go about it if I want to run it in HTML? Okay. Good. So you see when I run it straight, you see what I got. But I don't want it to be something like this. So how do I list items like this in HTML? So that becomes the descriptive or the description list. Okay. So to do that, it's pretty simple. Okay. So as the name goes, description list. So we use DL. Okay. DL. And we are defining an item. Okay, so we are defining a term, or it's a term that we are trying to describe. So bt will become the term that we want to um, the term that we want to describe. Okay, good. So the term that we want to describe becomes dt. So here I want to describe something like html. Okay, now that is it. Let's run it and see. Before I even continue, so we have the HTML here. Now I want to, um, okay, let's try to make it like one dot something really nice. Okay, so I'll come to the next one, and the next tag is going to be the description, which is going to be DD. Very simple, all right? So get to know that the DL is a description list, DT is the term, all right? The term that we want to describe. And so therefore, the D here is going to be the description, which is going to be the DD. It's simple, all right? So don't say this is having three tags and so you're confused with it, okay? You shouldn't be confused with it. So here, I'll type the description. So I'll say, right, so, right, and I would say something like, okay. So I would say that HTML is a markup language. So it's a markup language. It stands for hypertext markup language. All right. So this is what we have given as a description of HTML. All right. Good. I just want you to understand. So that's why I'm shortening things for you. So let's say, let me give you another example so we can understand it better. All right. So the next item that we want to define or describe, all right, is going to be IP, which is Internet Protocol. So this is the term that we want to do. So the description is going to be what DD. Okay, good. So let's run this before even I give the description and see what it's going to be. Right. So let's try and give it like two here, right? And then say as and good. So what do we have here? Let's say internet protocol. So let's just type. Oh, what am I typing? Let's click on something. All right, I'm sorry about that. So here, internet protocol. So internet protocol. All right. So now we have here as internet protocol. Let's run it and see what we get. So that is it. That is it, guys. So that is it. All right, and it's pretty simple. HTML isn't something that is difficult. You should shouldn't be saying that it's difficult because it's not at all. It's not difficult at all, right? So that is it for list in HTML. In our next video, we'll be talking about HTML media. When I say HTML media, we're going to know how to insert pictures, audio, and video into HTML. So please subscribe to this channel, all right? Comment and share the link to your friends. Okay? Okay, fair enough. My name is Marriages. Bye for now. Hey, be here to watch the other video. Bye bye.